movies. Mutilation, decapitation, torture. Does that sound entertaining? More blood than a blood bank. Have we got your attention?
Welcome back, terrestrials, to the Quarantine Movie Reviews and our Halloween Spooktacular special. We're doing the Halloween series. In this episode, it's Halloween 4. Ten years after the original massacre, the invalid Michael Myers awakens on Halloween Eve and returns to Haddonfield to kill his 7-year-old niece. Let me tell you all the things wrong with that. He is 100 miles from Haddonfield at his escape. And he basically drives and walks and drives and walks till he's at Haddonfield. Over the course of, 4 hours. Basically, from midday to nightfall, it took him to get to Haddonfield. And he's going to kill his niece, Jamie, played by Danielle Harris. Jerry, do you love me like a real sister?
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up and stuff. Where the older sister is just like, she's not my real sister or whatever. It's just like, you bitch. You bitch.
This is the point where the Halloween mask just starts getting worse and worse and worse. And it continues throughout the series. You can look back at our other episodes to see how we hate the mask. But he's in this comatose state that he awakens from in the blink of an eye, just at the mention of his niece Jamie.
Yeah.
He's being transported again in a ambulance, and somebody just mentions a living relative, and he's like, wait, what? Oh, hey, I'm here to kill. So, he goes on a spree. Dr. Loomis tries to stop him at a gas station. The gas station blows up in the most Spielberg-esque... No. Who does all the explosions?
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay, yeah. The most Michael Bay-esque explosion ever seen in the 80s. And that's back when you actually had to blow shit up. You couldn't just CGI it. You had to be like, hey, can we have your gas station? No, it won't be here when we're done.
Yeah, basically.
Which I'm okay with. If you can blow something up, blow it up.
Yeah.
Don't leave it to CGI. But, Michael gets to Haddonfield. Loomis beats him there by a couple minutes or so. Warns the sheriff. The sheriff wrangles everybody up, including the older sister, Jamie, his slutbag daughter, and a few other local officers.
Good old boys down at the bar, too.
Oh, yeah, they go on their own killing mission.
Yeah.
But the sheriff wrangles all these people up, takes them to his house, and just hunkers down to, I guess, wait it out and see what happens.
Yeah, but the house, when they're at the house, when the movie gets to the house, the movie slows down and builds up suspense. Mm-hmm. Before that, we're just all over the place with movie.
Yeah.
Just movie. Like, everybody see Michael Myers, and there's just craziness. Back to the gas station, though, there's two things that I really like. One, the fact that of all the places Loomis could have stopped, he stopped at the one place where Michael had butchered, and he was still there.
Yeah.
But there is that great shot where Michael doesn't have his mask on yet. He just has white bandage wrapped up, but because he's so far back, it just looks blurry.
Yeah.
And I do like that, cutting into the idea of the shape.
Yeah.
But the gas station explosion is spectacular. It is like...
That's a good one.
Like, there should have been somebody there just going, how the hell did this happen? The whole time. Because it is a domino effect of chaos, and I loved it. out of this movie, okay, we've been watching Halloween a lot lately.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, is this one got the most goofiest kills in the world?
It does have a lot of uniquely dumb and out of the realm of possibility kills. Michael starts by shoving his thumb through some guy's forehead.
Yeah.
There's bone right there. You're not putting your thumb through it. But, whatever. It's Michael Myers. He's super powerful. And then there, the shotgun at the house.
Yeah, there's a shotgun stab.
Yeah. The kills weren't amazing in this one.
No. As a matter of fact, the only two goofy ass kills are the only ones that I can remember off the top of my head.
Which maybe, even though they're stupid, they are the only ones I remember as well.
Yeah. So we start out with the Jamie Lloyd story. This is our arc, our 3-movie arc. And it just goes downhill from here.
Oh, it's already gearing up to go downhill. They're cutting the brake lines. They're pushing the truck towards the edge. That's what this movie is.
Okay.
And then you can look at 5 and 6 and see how it ends. But, yeah, I mean, it was a great idea.
Bring Michael Myers back.
Yeah, you got to bring Michael Myers back. Laurie's supposedly dead.
Yes.
And even though she didn't die at the end of number 2, she's dead now somehow.
Car accident.
Wouldn't that suck though? Like if Michael Myers is chasing you for so many years, and you blow through a stop sign and you just get destroyed.
Yeah.
Like, bummer. But whatever.
I survived Michael Myers, and all I got was this stupid T-shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But then again, this is just, people who don't have a vision of the movie are just writing shit.
Yeah.
Nobody really could, the reason that 1, 2, Michael Myers end at 3, and then some producer was like, wait a minute, no, that didn't make any money. Bring Michael Myers back. And this did make money. This did make a bunch of money, but...
Yeah, it about tripled its money.
Yeah, but there was no, captain at the helm, to steer this ship straight, because you can tell with it when, 5 and 6 came out, there was just nobody there with a clear vision.
Yeah, and it does show. They tried to revamp it and add this niece, Jamie. Okay, fine, whatever. I will suspend disbelief that somehow Jamie Lee Curtis's character, Laurie, had a child, and now she lives with her brother.
Yeah.
The Lloyds, yeah.
Yeah, the Lloyds.
So, okay, fine. Put all that aside. You didn't make a decent Michael Myers. You couldn't get the story to connect. You couldn't tell a fresh story well enough. So...
And not only is this, different, but Loomis is different. Loomis, in this story arc, has now gone, I believe, into the realm of the Ahab, where it's not about stopping Michael Myers, it's about making sure that motherfucker's dead.
Yeah.
I mean, the way that he does things and the way that he talks to people, and the way that he disappears in scenes where he's just like, I gotta go! At some points, he just has that Ahab feeling, and, once more, it starts rolling downhill as we go. The next one, and then 6. It's just like all over the place where these people didn't get what John Carpenter was trying to do with the Loomis character. So.
Yeah, I kind of like Loomis's character in this because in 1 and 2, he's still sympathetic to Michael. He still wants to help Michael. But then in this one, he kind of goes over to this like side of madness. Like, it's just too much for him to handle. And like you said, he's just going for the kill now. He's not...
Shot him 6 times.
6 times! I shot him 6 times!
Yeah. Shot him 6 times, so... But... I like Loomis. I'll say that in this, this arc.
This is the last time I liked Loomis.
This is the last time that I really liked Loomis, where he felt like a character.
Yeah.
Instead of you got to put Loomis in there because,
Yeah. In 5 and 6, he was definitely a psycho.
Yeah.
He was just yelling and shaking children, and I didn't care for him. He didn't add anything to the story in 5 and 6.
Except for that one dialogue in 5. That makes sense. But other than that, I mean, you cannot base a character off of one speech.
Right, yeah.
But, yeah.
And based on this movie, I don't even think that they had any intentions of having him in 5 and 6, because even in the beginning of the movie when they're checking Michael out, and he's like, I thought Dr. Loomis would be here, and he's like, well, if you noticed, if he read his emails or whatever, emails, his text messages, that he would be here.
Yeah.
But he's more ceremonial at this point.
Yeah, he's not an actual doctor at this place.
I don't think that they even had any intentions of bringing him back.
I don't. I think they were
they were just hey man, get in there and yell at these kids. And he's like, yeah, on it.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. But I think this was a good start of, and Michael Myers returns because that's what we needed.
You got anything else you want to talk about?
Not really. I mean,
I see you got a lot written down.
Yeah, I know. Shooting from the hip here, ladies and gentlemen. No, there's not much to talk about. The Halloween effect, the fall, as we've talked about and stuff, looks good. We start out with that. I think this is the one that starts out with on the pumpkin farm, and there's a trick-or-treat moment, which is always great,
Well, this one starts out with them in the hospital getting Michael Myers, and then it goes to Jamie asking questions, and then it goes to Loomis finding the ambulance and then it goes, I don't remember really a trick or treat. Oh no, yeah, because when they were looking for her, everybody was trick or treating, and they were like, "Where is she?" And
she
Rachel loses her.
And then she sees her boyfriend chilling up at the sheriff's daughter's house. No, but when the title is rolling and stuff, we see those good shots of a scarecrow and a pumpkin patch and stuff. Don't worry, it's in there.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I don't know.
But I like those scenery shots. Let me know it's fall. That's a Halloween movie. So
yeah, I'll give this one credit. I'll wait till we do our star rating. Are you ready for a star rating?
Yeah, let's do a star. There's not much to talk about it. I will definitely recommend to see it if if you're wondering. Yeah, watch it. Watch this one. Don't worry about 5. Don't worry about 6, as we've said.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what would you star it, Jacob?
I give it 2 stars, and the only reason I give it 2 stars instead of just the 1 is they did a good effort at revamping it. They were just misguided and lost in doing it. But they tried to come up with something. They had almost 6 years to do this. But whatever. Again, this is where the mask starts falling off. A lot of they tried. Yeah. And like you said, the imagery of there was a lot of panic. I felt a lot of panic at the towards the middle where they couldn't find Jamie and she had gone off and Rachel lost her and all that stuff. So that built suspense because you knew Michael was around right near there doing something, looking for her, whatever. So I'll give it 2 stars for that. It was an effort. It might not have been a good one, but it was an effort.
I'm going to give it 3.
Okay.
Just because,
You just giving stars away?
No. No, I'm giving 3 just because of like, it is a fun Halloween movie. I do plan on watching this one more often. It wasn't unwatchable. Like 5 and 6 were unwatchable. Those were just, I'm done. Whereas this one, it still has that 80s kind of like that camp element that I kind of enjoy. Yeah, the mask sucked. The kills, the only two that I can remember are the most like out of this fucking world kills.
Yeah.
But I'll give it 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it. And we'll be back tomorrow with Halloween 3.